Hello, I'm back for part 3. Yeah, as I was saying with YouTube, yeah, they are these little things that I've got in there that have got stuff blocked, where the sound or whatever has been taken off them. And I haven't taken these videos off yet because I'm planning to ring YouTube and see if I can get this sorted, or at least get a reason why I haven't got the time limit removed. Because for all I've done, I think I deserve it. And it would seem that most of the Transformer community have had this lifted. So, and it does quite piss me off because it would make a lot of videos like this one a lot easier. I think my camera's got knocked shit. But yeah, it sucks because if that is why, that's fucking bullshit. Because there's people who've got actual copyright strikes on their thing that have got this. In the case it's 2, because it's like 2 or 3 strikes, your count goes. And I, in fact, went out of my way to stop doing a series of videos, these miming and things that I love doing, just so I didn't get in trouble. Just to avoid that, because I thought at one point I did have strikes for the one that was on there. But fortunately I didn't. And that Christmas video, that's a charity video, so that's just sickening. Anyway, so YouTube, for that, fuck you. But I'm sure it will get sorted in the meantime. Right, again, apologies for the background noise. My dog is chasing the kitten. That sounded wrong. I will deal with them in a minute. Right, where are we at now? It's Hasbro. Yes, they're on the list again. This is for how to put it? Basically their incompetence with the current toy lines and general lack of information. At the moment, the main lines that Hasbro have got out Transformer-wise are Generations, Hunt for Decepticons, although that's coming to the end, and what's newly come out, Reveal the Shield. Now, Reveal the Shield is supposed to be the amalgamation of Hunt for Decepticons and Generations, and no, I think Power Core Combiners is separate still. Now, Hasbro have changed their mind. They're going to run Generations, or at least it would appear to be, concurrently with it at the same time. Now, the UK didn't get a lot of the Generations stuff because it was going into the Reveal the Shield line, which we are getting and which we have got at the moment just at Smith's Toy Shops, which is as useful as a chocolate teapot because there's not a lot of them and they're hard to get to, which is a bitch. But at this moment it is impossible to know what's in Reveal the Shield and what is in Generations line, and this is Hasbro's fault. I'm not blaming anyone because you can go to any of the 3 I should say main online toy sites for Transformers on the net, all cool stuff, Kapow and toys and games, and on all of them you'll have different things as Reveal the Shield and different things as Generations to the other, so you're not sure what's in the line. So if you're like me where you accept you're going to have to buy Generations online and pay that bit extra, but you might think you want to take a gamble with Reveal the Shield and wait and see if this stuff comes out and you can get it a bit cheaper. You don't know what's in what line, and it's annoying. And I've tried to find this out. This is the other thing with Hasbro. They won't take any flack for what's out and what's not. They are claiming that a lot of these shops now have got wave 1 of stuff from them and the rest that they're getting from the Middle East. Which is, it's bollocks a lot of the time, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I've tried to talk to someone in marketing at Hasbro who's yet to get back to me, and that was a month ago. That's how unprofessional these bastards are, because there's a lot more out than what they're claiming on their system. So they will get wrong again. I will get to the bottom of it. So for that, Hasbro, you're on the list. So fuck you. Right, West Oxfordshire District Council, which is my council in Oxfordshire. What are you doing, you silly kitten? Yes, as I said, I'm on location at my sister's place and she has pets. Anyway, yeah. basically what happened earlier in September, I have what's called access to work, which is a form of funding for my transport to work. Now, because of the government, their cuts and stuff, they've had to cut down their money, so I had to redo my funding because it has to be done every 3 years, and they decided to cut my money down based on 3 quotes that I got, which I had to get because they changed the system. I've not had to do it before, because actually finding someone to do taxi work on a Sunday especially is nigh on impossible. And I got these 3 people. One is who I used to be with, who basically priced themselves out, but what it came down to is I had to change taxis, which is all, it's worked out fine, because who I was with worked out on average £3 more expensive. How fucking stupid is that? Because I liked who I was with before. It was easy to organise stuff. If I wasn't sure what I needed picking up because of when I was finishing, like on Christmas, they could wait for me. I can't do that with this other taxi. I have to try and plan ahead because I could get charged extra for that. It's not quite as flexible. But yes, on average, when I eventually find out, and these nice enough people I've spoken to, but basically I was lied to as to why. Basically it was down to their prices per trip, but it's actually looked at on average, and it was £3 the difference, and they said that normally they can overlook that. Well, they obviously didn't this time, which sucks. And actually my contribution went up as well, not by much, but because of that stupidity over £3, fuck you. West Oxford District Council, access to it, whatever you want to call them. That's just petty, but it's worked out alright, so it's not too much of a problem. Right, the next thing, Microsoft. Bad support, basically. At the moment, as you can see, I'm having to do these videos, and I didn't set that shit. As you know, I'm having to do this video in chunks. I cannot edit at the moment. I've got to actually look at the editing software that came with this camera. That's why Microsoft on the list. Movie Maker. It is a fucking useless program. It does not work. It's temperamental. It does not work when you want it to work, which sucks. It really does suck. And I tried to ring up just to get some support on it. It's crashing. How do I fix it? And they were trying to sell me support. I said I don't want support. I'm not going to pay, I think it's £80 for a simple question. I just want to know, how do I fix it? It keeps crashing. What's the best way to fix it? And they would not help me. I'm not a fucking business. I'm not going to pay that for a simple question. In the end, what I got out of the stupid bitch was download Windows Essentials, which is a pack of stuff, which is MSN, some other plugins, and Essentials Movie Maker, which is worse. That don't work either. So at the moment I can only edit when it feels like working, but fix the fucking program, fix your support. Microsoft, fuck you. Right, and the last one on here, Midian. Now Midian are a cheap laptop, budget laptop and budget electronics manufacturer, and they make my laptop, and this is where this comes from. They're on the list because since October of last year, well, yeah, it was, I have had a problem with the casing on my computer. Basically, when I had to send it in last October to get the monitor changed, they broke the fucking monitor casing. These support guys in Germany obviously are not trained. So and I didn't do anything about it then because I thought I'm going to have to send it in again, and I fucking can't be asked to do that. Because I had trouble getting the damn thing back then. Because they seemed to be lost. It took ages more than it should have. I think it was 4 parts, isn't it? Fuck. So, in the end it had to go in again to have a new keyboard this April, April this year. To have a new keyboard, and I mentioned it to them then, and also there's some screws missing from the bottom. And there's another problem that I mentioned to them. Everything was fixed bar the bloody casing. So I rang up, and it's taken since about May when I got the damn thing back, because yet again I had trouble getting the computer back from them, till October of this year to get the parts I needed. And as of October there's no warranty on the damn thing. The 3 years is up, because it has a 3-year warranty. Basically, they put my order in because you either speak to customer services in Swindon in the UK or in Germany. And when I got through to, they put an order in for the bit to send it to me. I never got the bit, or I've got one bit that was the wrong bit. Basically, it was getting cancelled because apparently the support people have got to change this bit because it's classed as an internal bit, which it isn't, and stuff, and because it's supposed to have a warranty sticker and all that shit. Now, eventually, after going round in circles, I got them, and having to speak to the UK people, because the Germany ones, no racist here, would not do fuck all. They would stick rigidly to the fucking rules that they can't send this bit out. So eventually they said you need to speak to the UK to get it sorted. I did, and I got the bits I needed sent out for me eventually, and they had to get a supervisor to override the system so they could get sent out, and I've had bits sent out since because I had to get more stuff for another bit of the casing because it was more busted than I thought. I haven't had a chance to swap them over yet. So Midian, for your bad customer service, fuck you. And how are we for time? Right, I'm going to add another one to this list. PlayStation 3. Your customer service is crap, to say the least, because I rang up to try and get problems sorted with there's a new ITV player on the last update, and it's not like in my telly resolution. It's the only player on there, because 4OD and BBC iPlayer work fine, and his answer was buy an HD TV. I'm not going to buy an HD TV. I have not got the money, and I've got a TV at the moment, a 42-inch TV that cost me 1,300 quid. There's nothing wrong with it at this moment. I'm not going to replace it at this point. So, he was a prick. I'm going to do a different video on this because as a response to someone else. But generally their customer service were trying to repair stuff. Ugh. As I've said before with my PlayStation, I had to buy a new PlayStation because it was cheaper to do that and to get a year's warranty rather than pay more than what I could get a brand new one for. To get 3 months warranty for a second-hand one, a refurbished one. So that's stupid, and there's sort of petty stuff with their support. So fuck you for that. It's the same with Xbox. They're worse. They are. The fact that with their network you have to pay to email. Yes, you have to be a gold member to email anyone. Stupid shit like that. And I'm trying to get hold of a disc for my nephew's Xbox because he's missing a disc out of Halo. Which game is it? ODSD, because it's supposed to have 2 discs. And the multiplayer disc was missing out of it, and there's nothing on there other than the back to tell you there's supposed to be 2 discs. So of course it's 12 months old now, and I'd have to pay Xbox tenner to get another disc for it, and he wants to trade the fucking thing in. So fuck you Xbox as well. Xbox and PlayStation, fuck you both, you're on the list. Now I've run out of time. This is it for the FU list for this year. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will be back soon with more vids and an update. Until then, see you, catch you on the flip side.